Hey guys, how is it going? I am doing so good. Today I am going to come to you guys and talk about the book that absolutely changed my life. The book that taught me about mindfulness and happiness, the importance of that, and not only does it drill it in your brain very nicely and peacefully, it is a book that is very quick and very straight to the point, and it gives us reason behind why we should strive to be happy and the little moments of happiness in our lives every single day. Thank you so much for watching Holistic Honey. I do hope that you go ahead and subscribe and like this video at the end. We are going to talk about the book Happiness. This is one of my favorite books of ever. Amazing. It is very essential, especially if you are starting a journey of mindfulness and happiness and you are just kind of curious of how to practice that. I broke it down with 5 questions to myself, and then I'm going to share that with you guys. My first question was, what do I like about it? I feel like it taught me all about mindfulness. It taught me about how I like mindfulness that I never thought about. So that would be mindful breathing, mindful eating, mindful walking, mindful silence, solitude, all of these wonderful things that you really don't think about. Yes, I think about my surroundings maybe more than I should, but I don't think about it in a way of life. I'm not sitting here and thinking about that I'm living and that I'm here, and I need to start doing that more for me and my health, and just more for where I would like to be in life. I feel like it speaks on the connection of us as well as the connection with Mother Nature. It speaks on the connection of us being connected to everything else and how we are all individually very here on purpose and that we need to be here. To say that everything is connected in a wonderful way, we have to understand that connection and we have to accept the connection. It is a very short and inspiring read too, so if you're wanting to get a book that you're not really wanting to spend a lot of time with, you could probably read this in a week. But I've read it 3 times, so every time I finish this book I always go back to it, and that is because it teaches me mindfulness. Mindfulness comes and goes for me, at least. So it is a practice. It is something that you constantly have to be aware of, and you have to accept that you're gonna fall off, and that comes with our egos. It comes from us just not paying attention to what's really going on around us. My second thing I had was, how does this book stand out? Why would I tell someone to read this book? So basically, I feel like it's a beautiful give and take of our connection with the earth, as well as what the earth is giving back to us. That is just so cool to know that I have a purpose because I'm connected to something greater. My third thing for you guys is, who is the author? So Thich Nhat Hahn, he is a Buddhist monk, and his mission is to spread happiness and peace and teach people mindfulness, teach people about themselves, teach the world about the world, make the connection. That is who he is. He wrote several books. I just feel like this book is a way to start if you are wanting to read his books, because it is encompassing of everything that he talks about in all of his books. So one other book that I really love from him is Peaceful Mind and Open Heart. I think that's what it's called, and it's so amazing, and it just teaches us how to love, and that's what I really appreciate about him, is he definitely stands for love and he definitely supports that. This book again is a great place to start, especially if you are wanting to be a little bit more mindful and cautious about what you are actually doing in your life, what is actually going on. My favorite part is when he talks about mindful breathing, because there have been points in my life where I just did not breathe and I didn't understand it, and then I couldn't really explain it to people because they would look at me and be like, you're breathing right now because you're talking. But I mean that I will sit sometimes and hold my breath and not even realize it. I will be in a panic and not remember my breathing. I will exercise and not breathe, and I was just like, why am I doing this? But it has a lot to do with like the tension that we're holding in our bodies. It has a lot to do with just making sure that we are being mindful, and it's so crazy, and he has a whole chapter on that. So I want you guys to pick this book up. I just want you to use it as a tool. Let's say if you're looking for a tool on silence, he has a chapter on silence, so you can easily turn right to that chapter and be like, okay, I really need to read this and take this in today. So it's definitely a book that you don't necessarily have to read over and over again, because there's chapters that speak solely to specific things. Learning about the present moment has been a lifesaver for me, because I used to feel like I wasn't here and I didn't know why I was here, and I felt so attached to that. Well, knowing that all that matters is right now is so rewarding. It's so amazing. I'm so lucky, like we're so lucky to be here in this present moment, and we just have to accept our flaws and accept our mistakes and the things that we have done. Try to do better right now. I am constantly trying to do better right now. I am not a perfect person. Sorry, I'm gonna drink my tea. I think I spilled it. I'm not perfect. I have faults, and I've noticed them in the past couple of weeks, and that's why I chose to go back to this book, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. I will link the book from Amazon, because I usually get books from Amazon just because I know that it's going to ship to me quickly, and I have Prime, so I can get free shipping. I'm going to link this book below. I don't think that it costs that much. It's just a really amazing book to get you back to happiness. I am probably about to switch my journey and start focusing on my personal happiness. Our happiness is so important, and I don't want to look back and realize that I was unhappy about a lot of things and I didn't do anything about it, or I wasn't mindful about it. Yes, I do hope that you guys feel peace today. I do hope that you are seeking understanding and light and love so that you can spread that to other people. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry my voice is raspy this morning. It is just early, but I am alive and well. Thank you again, and have a beautiful day.